Hey guys, welcome to Brian's Man Cave. So again, I'm continuing on with my Atari 400 series of games. After I picked up my 400 and picked up all the games that I was able to find. Now this one, I meant to do this video a lot earlier because I started off playing Donkey Kong, and I also picked up at the same time Donkey Kong Jr. Now this one wasn't working for me. I put it into the machine, it turned on, and I thought, hey, it works. And so when I went to do the video, I started playing it and I realized it actually didn't work. Donkey Kong Jr. himself would start glitching up. I'd start climbing the rope. All of a sudden he'd like float across the screen. It did a whole bunch of weird things. And so I took it apart. I actually pulled the whole game apart, which was kind of interesting. I've never taken apart one of these games before. I've taken apart, like, you know, regular cartridges for the Atari, but I've never taken apart a 400 game. And it was interesting because it's like metal. Like, this is actually metal. And like, it's got the metal screw and all that stuff. And as you can see inside there, you can see the parts and all of the guts. And I tried to clean as much as I could, thinking, you know, maybe cleaning it would do it. Nothing worked. I mean, it was just gone. And I thought, well, that sucks. I really wanted to play Donkey Kong Jr. on this system. And so my good friend Mr. Toon, who watches my show quite a bit, also likes to contribute, and he asked if he could buy me a game, and I said, hey, I really do need Donkey Kong Jr. I'd like to do a review on that, or play it, and do a first time playing. And so that's what he did. He helped me purchase this game, Donkey Kong Jr. So I ended up ordering it on eBay. I found another copy of it, and sure enough, this one worked. I was kind of worried. I'm like, what if this one arrives and it doesn't work? I was kind of like, you know, that would suck. But anyways, yeah, so Mr. Toon helped me out with that, so I want to give him a big thanks. He does show up in my my live streams every once in a while. He does put comments in the videos, so just to give him a big thank you. Now with Donkey Kong Jr., I've played this game before. I've done a video on it before. You know, I talked about the comparisons with the 2600 version, the Atari 2600, which is not good at all. The ColecoVision version, which is pretty cool. The Intellivision version, and of course the this is the Nintendo Donkey Kong Classics, which has it in there. So it'll be interesting to actually finally play this on the 400. It's just another version of the game I've never played before. Obviously it exists on a bunch of other systems as well. I've never played it on the Commodore 64 or any other computer systems for that matter. And I don't know if it's not sure what other systems it might have appeared on. Even the arcade, I don't even know if I actually played the original arcade of Donkey Kong Jr. Anyways, let's get to playing this for the first time and see how well I can do. Okay, let's play some Donkey Kong Jr. on the Atari 400. Okay, so looking at this screen, this is actually pretty neat. I mean, you can see right off the bat, you got Donkey Kong in his cage, you got Mario there. Now, Mario looks like he's wearing a yellow hat. That's kind of interesting. Never seen Mario in a yellow hat other than that one that came out for the Wii U, the Mario Builder or whatever it's called. So we got a high score area where it'll actually keep track of your high scores, obviously until you turn the machine off. And much like in Donkey Kong, you got all these little options here. So press start for one player, level 1 game, select to change number of players, option to change the starting level. Well, I mean, let's just go with the first level. And there's Donkey Kong Jr. right there at the bottom. Okay. So, his movement's pretty good. He's got that kind of look on his face like he does in the Nintendo one, too. The Nintendo version. Now, from what I've been noticing... Oh, just playing the Atari 8-bit lineup, the games are a little bit harder. As you can see, I'm not doing too well there. There we go. My first jump didn't work. Whoa. They move really fast, those Snapjaw guys. Pretty quick. Ah! Fell off the rope that easily, eh? This feels like it should be a lot higher up on the difficulty setting. Ooh. Normally I don't have this much difficulty on level 1. See if I can get to level 2. I don't know how many levels this one has. I'm assuming it's just it's got 3 levels. I don't know if it's gonna have all of them. Whoa. Okay, I'm almost at the top. Oh! Let's try that again. See if I can get through this. No! Finding that it's happening a couple times where I push the button and he doesn't jump. Which is not good in a game like this. You need the controls to always work for you in a game like this. You don't have time for button failure. Whoa! I've seriously never had this amount of difficulty trying to get past level 1. Wow. But I mean, that's cool. I don't mind, you know, when games are a little more difficult. Not that they're too difficult that, you know, it just frustrates you every time you play it, but, you know, to at least have some level of difficulty where the game's not super easy. There we go. So he's got the key. Oh, that's cool. Mario took Donkey Kong away. Okay, so now we're on the chain area. You can see that the chains themselves are visibly absent at the top there. That's okay. That's just a graphical thing. Oh. I have a feeling this is not going to be an easy level. Whoa. Now, like all Donkey Kong Jr. games, going up, he goes up faster with 2 arms. Going down, he goes faster with 1 arm. That's pretty much on all the Donkey Kong Jr. Whoa, didn't even see that coming. There's just so many of these Snapjaw guys. There's just so much going on. Gotta watch out for the birds. Gotta watch out for the Snapjaws. Let's restart that. Let's see if I can complete this without dying on at least once. There we go. Whew. I like how they just like shoo Donkey Kong away. Or Mario just kind of takes Donkey Kong away really fast. This is so hard. It's like so many things going on. Okay, slowly. Boop. So close. Might have to. Holy jeez. I just can't get it. Move, 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 move! Woo! Oh, neat. Donkey Kong just kicked Mario into, like, nowhere. Haha. That was awesome. Alright, so now we're back at this level, so I'm assuming when I complete this, there will be, no! A 3rd level. Oh, no. These things are everywhere. Let's go this way. Look at that, they're like literally just like flying out of the vines like crazy. So I think it's the red ones stay on the rope and the blue ones always fall off. I think that's the pattern I just picked up there. So you know the red ones will always come running back up, which is not safe. Look at that. How am I supposed to get through that? Oh! Yeah, okay. This is what I was thinking this level would be here. This is the springboard level. Oh no! Okay. I missed the springboard. Now in some versions of this game you can actually springboard onto that, but I don't know. I don't know. Oh, I don't know if all of them let you do that. Do I have to jump onto this thing? Oh, I'm hitting the jump button and it's not going anywhere. Wow. What a hard one. Yeah, so that was hard. I can't believe how hard this was. I don't know if it's just me. I didn't have this hard, like this type of difficulty playing things like the ColecoVision version. I mean, the Atari one's kind of, I don't want to reference that one. But, you know, my favorite version is this one, the Intellivision one. And, you know, I had this when I was a kid. I played it a lot. And I never had that kind of difficulty. You have to almost get to, like, several stages before you start reaching that kind of level of difficulty. So this one starts off blazingly hard for some reason. But I do remember when I did my first time playing Donkey Kong on the system that it was on a much harder scale than playing Donkey Kong on, say, the Atari and other systems. Graphically, though, the game was pretty impressive. I really like the graphics in this one. It really looks nice. I mean, I always thought the ColecoVision version looked pretty good. I think this one looks better. I mean, the Nintendo one's good as well. I think the Nintendo one probably is going to resemble more of the arcade look. But this one was actually pretty nice. Now, the other thing is, I don't know, I couldn't get far enough to find out if there was that fourth level. You do see the fourth level in this one, which is kind of like this weird, I don't know, it's like this electronic thing going, it's hard to explain. It's a really weird level that exists in the game. It's actually, funny enough, in the 2600 one. And it's just this like grid-looking thing where there's like electric pulses going through the board, and you got to avoid those pulses, get up to the top, and then save Donkey Kong. It's a weird level. So I couldn't get far enough. I'm gonna have to keep playing this and playing this and playing this and figure out the patterns of those damn snap jaws. Like, they were just everywhere. They were raining on you. And I've never played a Donkey Kong Jr. game like that before, where I couldn't even get past that point of, you know, even the first level took me so long just to pass it. Maybe after a while you start to learn the patterns and you can get better at it. Or maybe this is just a really freaking hard game and it's not, you know, not something you're ever going to really pass that well. I mean, you're just always going to get hit by those things. I don't know. Maybe they just made it really hard. But really fun. I mean, it was challenging, and I like it when games are challenging. Especially, and I've talked about this before about these types of games, when you only got like 4 levels to work with, or 3 levels to work with, you do want some kind of challenge. You don't want it to just be simple, because then the game gets boring, and then you play it once, and you're like, okay, whatever, boring. So having that level of challenge was great. I don't know. I really like this one. I'm definitely going to play this one some more. Same with the original Donkey Kong. I'm going to play that a lot more as well. Anyways, let me know what you think of Donkey Kong Jr. Have you ever played this one? What's your favorite version so far? If you haven't seen the video I did the comparison video. Maybe go and check that out. You can find it in my my list of videos. Again, I want to thank Mr. Toon for helping me get this game. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't have it, because I'd probably still be searching for it. Hope you liked the video. Leave some comments below. Hope you subscribe to my channel. Talk to you later.